All right, buckle up, because we're going on a deep, dark, and slightly sticky dive into the chaotic, comical, and consistently confusing life of a honey badger. Forget the fearless nonsense. We're not fearless. We're more like permanently hangry, perpetually irritated, and profoundly peculiar. Life as a honey badger isn't a picnic. It's more like a food fight at a zoo, and we're the ones throwing well, everything. It's a constant cycle of hold my honey, followed by a lot of screaming, mostly from the other animals, but occasionally from us when we realize we've just tangled with a particularly spicy caterpillar. First, let's dismantle this fearless myth. Brick by painful brick. It's not bravery, people. It's a bizarre and bewildering blend of a brain the size of a gumball, an aggression complex that would make a honeybee look mellow, and a complete and utter disregard for self-preservation that borders on the absurd. We don't think about consequences. We react. See something? Attack it. Doesn't matter if it's a lion, a leopard, a grumpy badger, especially a grumpy badger, they know what they did, or your prized collection of ceramic gnomes. We're going in claws first. Questions never. This, as you can probably surmise, leads to a lot of oops moments. My fur? It's less fur, more a living, breathing, and slightly scarred chronicle of my many misadventures. I've got more scars than a road map of the Wild West. I've even got a scar from a snail. A snail! They're practically horizontal. How did that even happen? Don't ask. Then there's the food. Ah, honey. The ambrosia of the gods. The nectar that fuels our rage and gives us the energy to challenge a rhinoceros for its parking spot. But it comes at a cost. Bee stings. Thousands of them, simultaneously. Imagine being pin-cushioned by a swarm of tiny, angry, flying hypodermic needles. It's not fun. It's like a bee convention, and you're the unwelcome guest of honor, forced to participate in the sting me I'm feeling lucky game. And while we can eat pretty much anything, including, I'm fairly certain, old socks, rusty bottle caps, and that weird lump you found under the fridge, that doesn't mean we should. Scorpions? Crunchy on the outside, stingy on the inside? Porcupines? Quills are nature's toothpicks, but they're a real pain to remove, and I mean real pain. Carrion? Let's just say it's an acquired taste. And by acquired, I mean, I'm so hungry I'd wrestle a Komodo dragon for a bite, and then probably try to bite the Komodo dragon afterwards, just to be polite. Social life. Don't even think about it. We're solitary creatures. Why? Because we'd probably kill each other if we tried to live in groups. Imagine a family reunion where everyone's armed with claws, teeth, and a serious attitude problem. It'd be like a Viking mosh pit, but with more fur, less meat, and a lot more property damage. Finding a mate is like trying to defuse a bomb while blindfolded, juggling chainsaws, and reciting Shakespeare backwards. And raising cubs? Don't even go there. They inherit our aggression. Potty training is less about gentle encouragement, and more about shouting threats at a tiny, furry ball of pure, unadulterated rage. I swear my cub once tried to bite me during bath time. And I'm the one who gave him the bath. I'm pretty sure he was trying to assert dominance. Over me. His mother. I swear, I saw him plotting world domination with a bar of soap. And the internet? Oh, the internet. We're the world's favorite meme fodder. Honey badger don't care? Yeah, well, I care. I care that everyone thinks we're invincible. Newsflash. We're not. We just have a really high pain tolerance, a complete disregard for self-preservation, and a profound inability to learn from our mistakes. We get bitten, stung, and kicked just like everyone else. We just shrug it off and go back to eating whatever unfortunate creature crossed our path. We're not brave, we're just persistent. And maybe a little bit crazy. Okay, a lot crazy. So yeah, being a honey badger, it's a wild ride. We're short-tempered, injury-prone, socially awkward, and constantly battling the urge to bite everything that moves. We're basically furry, four-legged embodiments of pure, unadulterated spite. We're the animal kingdom's equivalent of that one uncle who shows up to every family gathering, starts a fight, eats all the food, and then leaves without saying goodbye. Except we do it with claws and teeth, and a surprisingly high tolerance for venom. And maybe a slight honey addiction. Okay, a major, life-altering, honey-fueled addiction. But hey, at least we're entertaining. Even if our lives are one long, chaotic, honey-fueled mess. Now, if you'll excuse me, I hear a beehive calling my name, and I'm feeling peckish. Again, it's a vicious cycle. But hey, at least it's our vicious cycle, and we wouldn't have it any other way. Probably. Maybe. Okay, I'm lying. But what are you gonna do? I'm a honey badger. I can do whatever I want, including lying and eating that beehive. See ya, and try not to make eye contact. You've been warned. Seriously, don't.